Check this shirt out. You like that? Yeah, that's a nice shirt, eh? That's Canada. One more time, one more time. Woof. Yes. We need a shirt like that for the black shirt, eh? These white stripes on the side. Yes, lovely. Anyway, this is a post-game look at Cavalry FC taking on Vancouver FC. And I got to tell you, I met some fantastic people at the game, had a lot of fun, a heck of a lot of fun. I mean, I met up with people like Ibrahim Bakari, what a character, London boy, you'll see him get off the bus. I've got a 2-minute video, and this starts off really funny, but it's the coach, it's the team getting off the coach. I'll tell you the story about that soon, but there's a lot of good stuff in this, and it's not the regular boring stuff that you get kind of thing. This is different. Like I said, this is me at the game, Cavalry FC taking on Vancouver FC, in the Canadian Premier League, and I'm taking you in behind the scenes in ways that you'd like to go and places you want to see. And if you listen carefully throughout, you'll pick up some real nice tidbits. But the first thing I'm going to say is, going up to the game, if you don't want to see this, just speed ahead. But here in Canada, we're getting a lot of forest fires, a lot of massive forest fires, and it's pushing smoke right across the country. Well, as we go up to Calgary, to Cavalry FC's ground at Field, there's a little video for you. If you don't want to see it, speed ahead and we'll catch you after this video that's basically showing you some of the smoke in Alberta. It's pretty thick. Take a look. Well guys, right now we're experiencing some major smoke out here in Alberta. Don't know if you can see that, but normally I can see the mountains on this highway. I can't see any mountains today, and they're not that far away, but like I say, very smoky to the west, and it's travelling all the way over to the east that looks a lot clearer. Okay, if you look to your future, there's trees in the distance that you're not even picking up on majorly down centre of the highway, and I can see those trees quite a ways away, but there's a lot of smoke. So yeah, we're getting a lot of smoke. Now, once I get to the ground at Field, I start getting out of my car, getting all my gear together, start heading towards the media building, which is called the Officers Club. That's where the media building is. But before I get in the building, I'm greeted by this. It's absolutely fantastic. Take a look at these two beauties. Oh yeah. So there you go, 2 fine horses, 2 fine men. Next up, we're going to take a look at Stefan, and 2 of the firm members from Vancouver FC fans that are on the road at the games. Great to see road fans. I spotted the jerseys straight away. I had to levitate over to the firm. Take a look at these 3 fine Vancouver fans right now. We're going to see 2 more big Vancouver boys here.
Hey. Yeah.
And they're coming on the Ultimate Soccer Show tonight after the game with this ugly guy.
Hey, we're all handsome. What
Go Eagles, go Eagles.
Go Eagles, there we go, go Eagles. Love it. Got the crew with me. Let's have it, let's have a road win, come on. Lovely fellas, and hey, I've got a game report coming at the end of this, but they had a fantastic time. I heard them singing all game long, and more of the guys turned up from Vancouver, probably about 15, 20, I'd guess, but good crew. You could hear them all through the ground, all through the game, 90 minutes plus. Even when the game wasn't going their way, they were still chanting and beating the drum. So Vancouver FC, Fraser Valley people, boom, big up to you guys. Magical. So that's what I'm saying about that one. Moving along, take a look at this fine gentleman. That's Michael Cantav. The reason why we got a picture of me and Michael is to make sure that everybody hoists in the point that Michael Cantav's name is pronounced Cantav. A few people think it's Cantave or this, that, and the other, but I asked Michael, or Michiel, I said, Michiel, do me a favor so I can tell everybody, what's the real pronunciation? And he said, it's Cantav. And I'm like, right on, good. And he even said, he goes, some people do say Cantave, but it's Cantav. So now you know, everybody knows it's Michael or Michiel Cantav. Next thing we're going to talk about is the team getting off the bus. Now, this is a minute 48. It starts off with the coach, and it's quite humorous, actually. I get the camera rolling as Afshin Gutby, the coach, Vancouver FC, gets off the coach, and he's coming down the fence, black fence, alongside the bus. Now, this runs all the way through because I believe myself, once you see a team getting off the bus, they're not all going to get off in one go, but you can see them coming through and the mannerisms and the way they're feeling and they're in their mode. But me and my big yap, I get into them straight away as they're getting off the bus, especially one of them, London boy. Yeah, Ibrahim Bakari, you'll hear me say that to him, but there's certain ways that I connect with the players as soon as they're getting off the bus. I get into them, I let them know, oi, how you doing, yada, 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 have a little bit of blast, get the fist out there, start punching up with the players. Not fighting, but, touching up, good 5 highs. Yeah, nice stuff, not the bad stuff. And they all react straight away. So take a look at this. It's 2 minutes long, but I'm thinking you're going to enjoy it. And later, right towards the end, is Shan Singh Hundal at the end, and he's very focused, but what a great player he is. It totally got respect for the whole team. And I'll tell you what, the season's long. Let's see where they finish up. But fine bunch of guys. Take a look at the video right now. Like I say, 1:48, but you get to see the team getting off, and it starts with Afshin Gutby trying to get into the ground. How about that for a lead-in? Get this, enjoy it. I'll see you in 2. Okay, we've got the head coach, Afshin Gutby, coming in. Big smile on his face. This is the coach of Vancouver FC. And I'm going to help the head coach. The head coach wants to come in. Nice to see you, sir. Welcome, Afshin. Welcome. That's the head coach in. Now's the team coming. And Vancouver's coming off the coach, coming in for the win today. We're going to be winning today. Absolutely. Nice to see you, man. Mr. Tahit, going to be winning today. Coming in with confidence. Going to be winning. Absolutely. In for the win. Come on, son. In for the win. Going to be winning. Hey, man, how you doing? Welcome back. Win for the win. Come on, geezer. Come on, London boy. Let's have ya. How you doing, mate?
How you doing?
Good, man. Good. Yeah, man. Yeah, seriously. And there's always work to do. Coming in for the win, guys. Coming in for the win. In for the win, man. In for the win. Come on in for the win. Good on you. Three points today. 3 points. Yeah, in for the win, guys. In for the win. So there you go. Getting off the coach. Good feel vibe. And I told you about the way I connect with the players and big them up and get them going and just basically make them feel a bit better, like 3 points today. Come on, we're in for the win. Yeah, make them feel big. I got into London boy Ibrahim Bakari and he's loving it too. And you saw Shan Singh Hundal at the end. And didn't it start funny, at the start with the coach? And he's like looking to get in. And we're talking Afshin Gutby, the Vancouver coach. He's looking to get in and Mr. Media Guy, he's the man to let him in. So there you go. Little insights like that give you a different version of what's going on in and around the game. And it's that I like to bring you. Now, the selfie's moving on as we close out, and we're going to do a quick post-game too. But the selfie's moving out. You've got one of Ibrahim Bakari and a little bit of a text about him. You've also got Afshin Gutby, the coach, a little text about him too. And Kadim Kinani, also in Iraqi, a little text about him too. Then you've got 2 supporters from Vancouver and more supporters. They had great support. And that is one Ollie Newton and one Joe Wood. Both guys from Sheffield, England. And get this, there's 2 big teams that go head-to-head in Sheffield, and that's Sheffield United, who are in the Premier League now, got promoted this time, and Sheffield Wednesday. Guess what? If I got this right, I'm sure, and they'll tell me if I didn't, but I'm sure Ollie Newton is a Sheffield United fan and Joe Wood is a Sheffield Wednesday fan. But I had a great yak with them. And the reason why I'm talking about these 2 is because the referee was so crap. And I heard it because I could hear them going at each other like, that's not a penalty. Halfway through the second half, Vancouver definitely deserved a penalty. And these 2 are not happy about it. And I'm listening. And because we speak the same lingo, basically the same cassette, that UK thing, I'm listening, and it's like, I can hear it. I go over there when they're like, getting over it, and I'll just sort of let them know that, yeah, the officials are not the greatest in this league, are they, mates? And they started laughing their asses off, and that's how we connected. And it was just a real fun event. In fact, the whole day was a total fun event. It really was an amazing day, and big thanks to the club as well. They treat you royally at Cavalry FC, and also Vancouver FC. I've been in touch with Vancouver FC. Like I say, we're going to line up an interview with Shan Singh Hundal July 5th. July 5th, get a load of that. And I'll tell you, top class Cavalry FC in behind the scenes, and Vancouver FC in behind the scenes. I'm talking media and professionalism. Fantastic. You can't say anything more about how a guy gets treated at these games. Absolutely fantastic. So let's move to a quick post-game on scene, and I'll be back to finish. Okay, there we go, guys. 3-1 Cavalry FC. Fantastic game. You got to feel sorry for Vancouver on the day. They did try 3-1 down at half-time, but Vancouver would fight back in the second half, would keep it level. Nobody scored in the second half. In fact, Vancouver might feel that a penalty should have been awarded, and also they hit the bar as well. It could have been 3-3, but after 90 minutes plus 4, Cavalry 3, Vancouver FC 1. Great game. So there you go, guys. 3-1 on the day, Cavalry FC. It was 3-1 in no time. 28 minutes in with 3-1 to Cavalry FC. And just to think, Shan Singh Hundal, this is no BS. This is true fact. And you can ask him, because I said and told him it was going to happen. But before the game, I said to Shan Singh Hundal, as I was talking to him after he got off the bus, I said, listen, I said, you move like a professional. You've got that grace about you. You're a league above this league. You know that. I said, you will score today. I'll tell you what, I'm guaranteeing there's a goal in this game for you. What does he do? 4 minutes in. What does he make me look like? Yeah, unbelievable. And I told people this, and they're looking at me going, what the hell? Yeah, I know. Anyway, it was great to meet all of those guys. And also, Elliot Simmons for Vancouver was Cavalry recently, and he got to go back to see his old fellas and his old mates and be back in the area where he's lived a lot of his life. So it was nice to see Elliot Simmons as well. Another super guy. On the day, got to say, 3-1 was the result. It could have been 3-3. Yes, I say it should have been a penalty halfway through the half. And hitting the crossbar late on as well, unlucky. And I do think a few favours were given to Cavalry from the referee, not being a homer, but I think Vancouver FC can feel a little bit hard done to with some of the decisions. But on the day, was it a 3-1 game? I think it probably could have well been. But you have to say, in the second half, that totally belonged to Vancouver because they did everything that they could to stay in the game, didn't concede again, really should have had 2 goals in the second half. So when you look at the game itself, it could well have been a 3-3 draw at the end of 90 minutes plus 4, had they have got that penalty, which they should have done, which exploded both Ollie Newton and Joe Wood from Sheffield as I was listening at them, and it was hilarious. But at the same time, if those opportunities don't go in, like the one that hit the bar, then it doesn't end up 3-1. Sorry, it doesn't end up 3-3. It ends up 3-1. Guys, thanks very much. Keep coming back. And we've got a Canada show coming up for the next big game. Coming up on the 15th. Well, we got a pre-game for that game, Canada, taking on Panama on the 15th. Pre-game coming up in 24 hours. Get a load of that. Enjoy the league standings. And Cavalry has a win. Vancouver has a loss. But the league is still tight and the days into the league, hey, it's only week 9/10. Get ready for more stuff. Get ready for that Canada-Panama pre-game show, guys. Cheers.